Hi, I'm Michael.
I'm Tyler.
We're Classixx, and we're at the Listen Out Festival with AU Review.
Welcome back to Australia. It's your second time here this year. That's not bad.
Yeah, we're happy to be here. It's like our second favorite place to be aside from Los Angeles.
Well, and you know, it's not that long of a flight. New York, London, it's a bit harder, but LA, it's okay.
Yeah, we're not complaining.
Yeah. We're kind of sissies, but we made it and we're all right.
So we spoke not too long ago, and in the last month, what have you been up to?
In the last month, we've been preparing a live show and trying to get ready for a pretty grueling touring schedule for the next 7 months. Doing one-off DJ gigs, a little bit of studio work, nothing too exciting.
Let's talk about what you're up to over the next 7 months. That's a pretty long period to know exactly what's happening.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, we're doing this Listen Out Festival, and then we head straight back to the States, and we're doing a tour for about 2 months with Toro y Moi. And then we take a little time off for the holidays and whatnot, and then probably try and do a headline tour next year of the States, I guess.
Fantastic. And what's your stage setup like these days? What have you brought to Australia?
It's relatively simple. We're playing keyboards and a guitar and drum machine. So it's like it's a reproduction of our record, but maybe a little bit stripped down. Yeah, I mean, if you want to get nerdy, we could do that and talk for hours, but for most people, that'll kind of be sufficient, I think.
Do you need to, I mean, I know some bands, I mean, not to get too nerdy, but
yeah,
some bands have to change the speed of the song to make it more accessible and doable live.
Right.
Things like that. Do you have to go about it in that sort of aspect?
We've done a couple speed sort of tempo changes just for transitional moments, but like the tempo for the songs when they're isolated is like a replication of the recording we did.
And I imagine that your live show just keeps developing.
Totally, yeah. I think it's, we still have some work to do on it. Like, we're not 100% happy, but like people have been into it, and I think we're not embarrassed about it. And it'll continue to get better as we tour it.
Is there a point that you were embarrassed about it?
Yeah, we were a little bit worried on the first tour, but like we did a tour with the presets in the United States, and like that was a little bit nerve-wracking, but from the first show we were like, okay, this will actually work, because up until that point you don't know if it's even worth putting out there into the ether.
Yeah, we like the idea of also not really knowing where it's gonna go. Like our set in a year from now could be a completely different thing, but for now, I think for the first time doing it on sort of a small production scale with like the resources that we have, I feel pretty good about it. And it's also just fun to be playing live music again. We haven't done it for a long time, and we both play. And it's just practicing. We've gotten to be better at playing. It helps out in the studio and.
Yeah. Totally.
Musically, I mean. Obviously, there was a long lead up to your record earlier this year. Are you already thinking about what's going to come next in that respect?
A little bit. I mean, we're always sort of, when we're not tied down trying to practice and for the live stuff, we're always making music. So yeah, I think as soon as we have some time, we'll probably try to, start making more music. And I don't know if it's going to be an EP or a record, but we're always doing that.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't be like too long of a gap between this release and the next one.
And we're here at Listen Out Festival. Is there anyone you're looking forward to catching up with while you're here?
Tons of people. The lineup is really impressive. We only know a few people from the lineup, but we're fans of John Talabot and Disclosure, and I mean, yeah, there's a long list of great artists. Yeah.
Well, it should be a fun couple of weeks for you in Australia, and it looks like you actually get a little bit of time off while you're here as well, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like one of the best cities ever to have a couple of days off.